Well, hello there. Welcome back to the vlog. Today is a very gloomy, sort of cloudy day. It's a little chilly, and it's one of the last few chilly days we're probably gonna have here in Georgia before the spring season really just takes off. So we've got our sweatshirt on, we've got our hat on, we're ready to just be comfortable and get things done today. So in this video, we are going to be going grocery shopping, and I'll do a little grocery haul at the end, but I wanted to share a few tips on what I do when I'm planning my meals and thinking about grocery shopping for the week or 2 weeks. And I thought I would share that because, I mean, I've definitely gotten a lot of what I do from what I've seen other people do and kind of picked, you know, what works for me and what doesn't. So these are the 5 things I usually do when it comes to meal planning that have helped me keep things simple, stay within a budget, and just overall, you know, eat healthier and keep up with my health goals. So number 1, I like to look at what I already have in the pantry and in the fridge to build my meals around that, so I'm not buying extra of anything or, you know, duplicating. Number 2, I like to keep meals very simple, so I like to basically build meals that I don't have to follow a recipe for and that have like minimal ingredients, really a protein, a vegetable, and a carb, and, you know, maybe a nice dipping sauce. The seasoning helps a lot too, and that's it. Really simple, you know, still delicious, very healthy, and very easy to make. So number 3 is I like to intend on meal prepping, which when you build simple meals or intend on simple meals, this helps with a simpler meal prep. So I've kind of found this meal prep style from some other people I've seen do, and they just basically batch meal prep where you prep your individual like items. You prep your meat, you prep your veggie, your carb, and then maybe like a fruit. And you keep them all in separate containers, and then throughout the week you grab and go. And that's just kind of worked for us because it takes only about an hour to do, and it's very sustainable. It's just very easy, and you don't have to think too much about it. And then it's pretty easy cleanup as well. So I like to do that. And then number 4 is something that maybe you do. I don't know if anyone else does this, but I like to do this. I like to actually order ahead in the app for each grocery store, but then I don't actually submit the order. I just basically get an idea of what everything's gonna cost, because I do like to go pick things out myself, you know, and but it just helps me sort of get an idea for the cost. Maybe I can add or take away from the list depending on if it helps stay within our budget. We don't always stick to a hardcore budget, you know, sometimes we fail, sometimes we want to get some extra treats, sometimes we go out to eat too much. It happens, but this is sort of generally what we try to do to help, you know, help our budget out a little bit. And then the last thing is I like to, when going grocery shopping, I do go to multiple stores, and I just try to start with like the least expensive store first and kind of work my way up from there, so I can get whatever I can at the least expensive store, and if they don't have something, go to the next store and the next store. And some stores have different brands that you might like than others, so I just kind of like to plan in that order. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to start off, well, first of all, we started actually last night with Publix BOGO. Our friends were going and we were like, well, let's go with them, why not? And so we got a few good amount of items there already. So now we're gonna go to Aldi's and then we'll go to Walmart and then we'll come back home and do a little grocery haul. So that's the plan, and yeah, let's get started. Sun has come out now, so yay. It's still cool, but at least it's sunny, and we are now at Walmart, so we're gonna go ahead and head on in. Of course, we have to look at the flowers first. So here's our haul. We got some of these items BOGO. So yogurts we got buy one get one. Kombuchas we got buy one get one. Cold brew we got buy one get one. Salad kits, frozen veggies were buy one get one. Pickles were buy one get one. Crackers also, and deli meat also. And then these are the meats and proteins we got. We got 2 things of ground beef, eggs, and I got the cheapest salmon as far as the pound measurement goes that I could find. And then we got some dairy items. We got our pantry items here. I got this from Aldi, so I'm excited to try that. Honey my mom gave me. We got, of course, staples. I've been getting bagels a lot lately, bagels and cream cheese out, like at Dunkin' or something, just because I'm like craving it right now for some reason. And I was like, let me just go ahead and get them to have. So we got those. These are the fruits for the week. Very simple, just a few. And then we got our creamer. I just love this creamer. I don't know what it is, but. And then milks. I got my cherry juice to have as like a nighttime drink with my kombucha. And that's pretty much it. Other than that, we got some, you know, like non-food items, essentials. But all in all, it was very within our budget. And, you know, this method, once again, has worked well for us. So very thankful for groceries and just to be able to afford these items. Okay, the groceries are put away. I did manage to get honey in my hair while putting the groceries away, so the hair will be up. But I had a little peanut butter and jelly tortilla, and I'm gonna go sit outside now and work on some photo editing and just some little stuff on my computer. And it did end up getting nice out, so I'm gonna sit outside. And we're gonna do that for a little bit, and then later we'll come back inside and maybe make a coffee, try that new cold brew, and just see what else the day brings. quick taste test report. It's good. It tastes strong. It's just, you know when you're so used to drinking like your one type of coffee and then you get like a different type and it's like maybe it probably is a better quality than you're even used to, and it's just like, whoa. That's kind of how I feel right now with this. But it's good. And yeah, it's gonna get us through this tidy session. So let's get into it. Cheers. Okay, so we are all done with our tidy, and I have changed shirts in an effort to avoid staining my nice beige hoodie with tomato sauce while I cook dinner. So this is definitely tomato sauce proof. So, and it's warm and cozy. So we are going to get started on dinner now. And yes, it's for the pasta.
I could sit around and wait all day. You lay easy on my mind, like a candle I just burn away. All we really have is time. All we really have.
All right, well, we are all done for today. We had a lovely dinner and I was able to wash all the honey out of my hair, and we are about ready to just go to bed. We have a little bit of a busy day tomorrow. We are going to be moving some furniture. So, what? I have a little furry friend looking at me right now. But anyways, we're gonna sit back and enjoy a little snack, a little sweet treat to end the night. You can see that. And yeah, just try to go to bed. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye.
Take it with anybody but you.
She loves to sit like this.